Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, going back into Variant 8, Chapter 2.2, and we're going to take our third path, and look at that. Nice juicy revive on the path, which is nice, I guess. I have a lot of revives, and I'm actually going to use 2 on the path, because I just messed up. But we're going to take down 3 Deadpooloids. The first one is this science one that we're going to get bad breath on. It's got a Rhino special 1 on the special 1, and a special 2 is the Joe Fix-It special 2. And yeah, definitely for this path, I think whoever you're going to use to clear the path, it's best to use somebody that's going to do the whole path for you, just because you're going to get 3 of these Deadpooloids before you take 3 fights, and you can get them really super stacked with all the cross fights. So first fight goes down pretty clean, full health. Move down to the second one, which is a Cosmic Deadpooloid, which has a Gwenpool special 1 on the special 1, and the special 2 is a Black Widow special 2. This one's going to give us the Starlight Acrobatics, which basically you get 1 charge, you dash back, hold block, and then you get a miss mechanic for like 5 seconds. It's not something that I'm actually going to be using. It's not something that, I don't know, kind of fits into my personal play style and stuff, but it can be used to just kind of wail on them, and they can't hit you, throw a special, get another charge, kind of do it and repeat that. But bad breath, L1s, getting the extra bleeds, got the poisons, had the bat lit and getting the incinerates on, just so many debuffs, and that guy melts super quick. And we're going to go up to the next Deadpooloid, which is going to give us this one's going to give us the Sucker Punch crossfight. And this Mutant Deadpooloid has a unblockable special attack on both special 1 and special 2. The special 1 is the Ant-Man special 1, where he shrinks down and comes up and does a uppercut punch. And then the special 2 is Deadpool's special 1, where he goes into the splits and does his nutsack punch. Gives you a little uppercut to the Jimmy. So yeah, so be careful with that. They are unblockable. Yeah, I ran into that one. Got an armor break. Gonna get some willpower healing. And we got the bat lit. And we're going to hit into there. I think we're going to throw a special 2. Boom! Hits so dang hard. Love it. Love really having some good times with Masacre. So we got 3 fights on the path. The first fight is going to be a Namor. And you do have to be aware that this guy can reflect damage over time when he's close to you. So you do want to intercept a lot. It does have breakthrough and turtling as far as the nodes go. So the more hits you get, you're going to put on armor breaks, and with the Sucker Punch, you're fully unblockable for the first 50% of the fight. So you can get really easy openings, and then just back up, get your special hits in. You can intercept pretty reliably as long as they have no power. And yeah, we're going to town, and we're going to get him right to the end. So we haven't had anything reflected on us because we haven't been close on his attacks, making contact. So now we're charging, hitting into his block. We got tons of poisons and everything on him. So if he comes close and we try to block something, we're going to get a ton of damage reflected. So we're trying to stay back. And then right there, he does a heavy, and I try to counter. And right when I counter, he throws the special 1. Now, I thought I had got that, in close enough time to where I should have been able to kill him off, but I got smacked. So I just throw on a revive and thinking I'll be able to heal, no problem. So at the very start of the fight, he does have a bunch of armors on, and then I think I'm just going to get hit by, yeah, a dash. I just didn't dash back. That one was on me. So I just throw another revive. Now, I'm like, why are you throwing away revives? I have plenty of revives. I think when I'm done with all of this variant 8, I think I had like another dozen or so in my overflow still on the single. So I was having fun with Masacre, and yeah, so I throw another revive in there. We kill him off. Unfortunate, but you know, whatever. We're gonna move on to the Mangog. Now on Mangog, you do want to make sure that you do not finish full 5-hit combos, because he will gain his like rage charges or whatever they're called, and when he gets to 10, if he throws a special with that, it will make him go unblockable and unstoppable. And then if he throws a special 2 at the max rage of 10 or whatever, it's fully unblockable. And good luck dexing that. I don't think that it's possible. Maybe it is. It definitely is if you're Daredevil or something like that. But yeah, so we're just going to do a lot of heavy attacks. So then we don't really have to worry about the rage stuff going up. And we're getting good damage off. We're keeping the bat lit. So now we push him to special 2. No big deal. He's nowhere close to having enough rage stacks. And then we're just going to block that. And we got the healing. No big deal. You know, we started off this fight at like 22%. I think we're going to finish pretty much at like a full yellow bar. I probably could have thrown a special 2 into the block and it probably would have killed him. But I'm just going to keep holding my 3 bars of power and do my best to heal up all the way. And he's at 7 charges. So the next special he'll go to, special 1 he'll go to 9, but he doesn't get there. And we get the solo, get back to full health where we should have been coming out of that Namor fight. But and then last up we have one more fight before the boss, Stealth Suit Spider-Man. And you know, we do have to watch out for the evade, but again, we do have the sucker punch crossfight active, so we just kind of hit into him, let him dex, evade away, and then go to town on him. We did dash back and held, and we got that miss mechanic up, but we didn't really use it. We're just going to try to get as many hits as we can. He's got, you know, a decent amount of hits with his heavy, with his special 1, and yeah, we're going to take down those armors with the breakthrough, and he's going to do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, you just got to be careful of the evade pretty much, and that's it on this fight. So make sure you do like a 1 hit, and or if you're doing lights, that you're getting ready to back off if he evades. We've been close to him with the bad breath crossfight, so he's got a lot of poisons on him. He's got the bleed. We do not have the bat lit, probably mainly just because we had the sucker punch where you can't hit into the block, so it's a little bit harder. You can only get charges via crits. There we do counter him with the heavy stand up heavy in the corner. He was under a bar of power and we kill him off. So next up we're going to go in on this boss. So we've killed him with soloed with Massacre, did an okay job with Nebula, and finished off with Massacre. We're going to finish him off here with Domino. And we do get the solo. Just got to be pretty aggressive. Conflictor won't come too much into play because he's going to have that regen buff up for quite a bit of the fight, so you can't parry for the most part. And You know, as far as the nodes go, he has buff duration, so those Furies will last longer. If you do get hit, like especially with the Special 2, he's got the enhanced bleeds, so the bleeds are going to last long. Pretty much you'd be dead if you got hit by a Special 2 and you weren't bleed immune. Probably would be dead anyways, just because all of the Furies. So really the only two nodes that I was really concerned about in this fight was the Conflictor. When you put a debuff on, he's going to gain some power, but that resets every, I don't know, 8 seconds or something like that. So as long as he's not anywhere too far over 2 bars of power, I wasn't really concerned with the Conflictor being there. And then the Vigorous Assault. So he does get that. He starts off with the regen, so don't try to parry at the beginning of the fight. You'll get wrecked. And then, you know, the regen comes back. I think it's when the Furies fall off, if I remember right. And the regen goes away when he activates his special and converts his little bleeds into his Furies. But you can play pretty aggressive if he's under a bar of power. He will pretty much come at you, and you can draft back intercept against the wall. So here we go, we're up against the wall, 4-hit combo, dash back, intercept him, and then we bait out the Special 1 and then get our in. There we did parry again. Remember, we hadn't done a debuff, so the stun did not stick. And luckily, you know, the regen didn't come up. And then I just eat a medium, double medium to the face. It didn't hit that hard, luckily. We lost our combo, unfortunately. But he's about to go down. Not a big deal. We will get the solo on this one. Domino's not ramped up, doesn't have any cross fights. Just a normal old man Logan fight. I think you can do this fight with pretty much anybody. The regen is not like, you know, anything significant where you can't out damage it, like where you'd have to be worried about him just healing and healing. It's pretty small. So there we get a nice parry heavy there. We do have the roll synergy to get the incinerate off, and we're just waiting for him to throw a special and we'll finish him off. 3% left. So yeah, hopefully this helped. Masacre was the man for this whole quest, just about. I'll be uploading the other pass as soon as I can. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully this helps some, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.